and welcome to another episode of Annie Talks, where we bring to you interesting stories about interesting people. And I am here today with Melody Trice, who is the host of the Melody Trice Show. And her lovely tagline, which I seriously love, is Living Life Unlimited. Welcome, Melody Trice.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So let's dig right in. I want to know a little bit about your background. I'd love to know about how you got started and what was the inspiration behind the Melody Trice Show.
Well, for one, thank you again for having me on your show. The ultimate thing for me is living life unlimited. I came from a small town to a big city. And one of the things I want everyone to know is no matter where you come from, guess what? If you have the belief system within you, there's nothing that really can limit you but you. So you have to know that you really are unlimited. So because of that concept, the only way that I knew how to get it out was do what I love to do most, is talk. And so that's exactly what I did, is just showcase it through my talk show to let people know, regardless, just keep pushing, keep doing it, and just live life unlimited.
That's right. That's right. So tell us about your background. So tell us about, we want to know a little bit about you, because usually, if you don't already follow Melody Trice, Melody's usually on this side of the microphone interviewing other people. So I think she has a lovely story, and I want to bring that story to you. So tell us about you, Melody Trice.
Well, actually, I'm from Central Florida, a very, very small town. Unfortunately, right now, we don't even have a little school, so that's how small the town is. And so growing up, I was told that I would never amount to nothing. I actually was voted the least likely to succeed. But I had one teacher that believed in me, and because she believed in me, that was all the hope that I needed. I just needed that one person. And you know, trusting God, knowing who I am in Christ really was the biggest point and turning point for my life. And so that's what happened. And then I moved from Central Florida to Alabama. From Alabama, I was a beautician. I had my own beauty supply and beauty salon for a long time, for years. And the Lord just told me to sell all I have and move to California by faith. And that's what I did. But I didn't begin to live until I came to California. California had opportunities that I never would have had if I would have been in Alabama, and I didn't even know that, you know, and my son would have been limited, you know. And so coming here, I had this big view to see this big world with multiple types of people. And I was like, Lord, you mean tell me you created all these people of all races, of all nationalities, and how beautiful it was. And he was like, I'm not limited. Why should you feel limited? And so that's really one of the main things. And then having my son here in California, and then he go to school, and the first day he come home from school, he said, Mom, I'm black. And I was like, yeah. He said, and nobody noticed. And all I can do is cry, because that was like, if I didn't move for nothing else, for my son to know that he is not limited by the color of his skin was the most amazing thing.
Tell us about the inspiration about your show, the Melody Trice Show. How did that come about?
People like you, people like anybody really in the world have a story, right? And they're in positions where other people would love to be in, but they may have went through things in life that they feel they're not capable of actually living that life out. It may be a doctor, it may be someone who actually went to med school and like, oh, you know, I didn't pass or whatever. And then they see this med student come, or this doctor say, you know what, I failed, but I went back. You know, or this actor say, you know what, I didn't get the audition, but I went back and I got a bigger audition. You know, I got the bigger role. So I feel like once people see someone else's life, and then they too can say, you know what, I can do that too. No matter where I live, because here in California, as I stated earlier, people are from everywhere. They're not just from California. Most of us are not from California, you know? And so people that's not from here will recognize that and realize I too can do, I can act, I can model, I can be a producer, I can be a director, I can be a TV host, I can be a stay-home mom and be successful and happy with being a stay-home mom. You know, and so that's really my inspiration, is for you to allow your life to inspire other people.
Let's talk about some of the biggest and your biggest personal and professional accomplishments thus far.
my biggest personal, it's loving me for who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because growing up and being voted the least likely to succeed, boys not like me. They calling me so black. You're so black. You're so ugly. You know? And me believing that for so many years that I was not beautiful enough. Not realizing that he was actually hiding me, because if I probably would have been one of the popular girls, I probably would have did something that I would have regretted longer, down the road. So the biggest personal accomplishment I've had is loving who I am from the inside out. Like really embracing everything about me. And if I want to change it, I'm changing it because I decide to change it, not because of what someone else say that I need to change. Because then I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm being who you say I need to be. I'm not being who I am. And then I gotta go to sleep because worried and stressed out about the fact that you didn't feel that I was good enough. And my professional accomplishment, oh gosh, you know what? Every day I try not to waste that day. You know what I mean? So if I accomplish something today, then the next day I feel like I need to even accomplish even more. I never like to waste time because I can't get that bad. I can get nothing. I can get more money, I can get another car, I can get another house, I can even get more friends. But I can't get more time, So I always feel like in order for me to grow professionally, I need to make sure that my time is used in such a way that I never regret that I did not use that time wisely. Even if it's just, that I decided to relax that day. It was something that I chose, a decision I made, and I'm okay with that decision I made, and so I just embrace that, and then I feel like I have accomplished something. I have professionally done what I needed to do to succeed in my professional career.
On your own timetable.
Yes, on my own timetable, because I love being an entrepreneur. It's cool working for other people because you gain experience, but to me, the best life is doing something that you love to do. Then it's not a job. It's you living.
So you're living the dream right now.
Living life unlimited. On your own terms.
So in this saturated field of industry folks like ourselves, how do you stand out? What makes you stand out? What makes your brand stand out?
Me. There is no other Melody in the world. There's a lot of people named Melody. There's a lot of black girls with blonde hair. But there's no one who is me. And that goes back to me embracing who I am as a person and loving me and having the confidence of who I am, that I am not intimidated by what nobody else do. Because I'm growing every day. I'm learning me every day. So to me, it's like a privilege to those who actually come in contact with me, because hey, if I don't value me, how can you value who I am? You know what I'm saying? And so my number one goal, I love people. And I love to see other people succeed. Man, woman, child, boy, girl. And I believe that when you throw away competition out of your brain and be the best you that you can be and do the things that you love to do, the doors will open up for you. It will find you. It will find you.
Do you see why I love this? Why I love Melody? She has so much confidence, and we can all learn and exude that same confidence from her. And if you haven't already checked out her videos, I will link her information down below. So be sure to check it out. Check out her YouTube channel. Check out her the Melody Trice Show. I will have all that information down below. So be sure to check it out, and you'll see why she has such a magnetic personality. I kid you not. I love her.
You about to make me cry. Oh my gosh. You're amazing.
So let's talk about some of your future goals, and where do you see yourself in, say, 5 years?
On a national network.
Hello.
On a national network. And I always refer to the Bible. That's just who I am. But, he said in the Bible, pattern yourself after people who already accomplished what it is you want to do. So I look at Oprah, and I look at Ellen, and I look at Dr. Phil, and I look at all those people who have a national TV show that they went national. They was on national TV, but they didn't stop there. They went on to have their own network. So the ultimate goal for me is to have my own network one day. Have my own platform that I can actually do public speaking, to speak to the world, to let them know, to break those barriers. And that's what I want to do. I want the show to grow to a level that it can reach in a little town somewhere that nobody even know about, and all of a sudden they got a hold to it, some type of television. And that's one of the things I do love about local television, is because it's a lot of people who don't have satellite, you know what I'm saying? But they may have an antenna that they can watch local television, and they may see you that day, and then they like, oh, and they inspired, and then that may be the very thing that they need to go out there and make it happen, so that they can get that satellite TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to have satellite to just, but that's the ultimate goal, is to go super far, like
places you've never been before.
Places you've never been before.
Now, how important is empowering women to strive and pursue what they are passionate about? How important is that to you?
That is extremely important, because we as women do so much every day. Every day we do a lot, and we find very little time for us, because we're trying to take care of other people, take care of family, make sure people are doing this, and we forget about who we are and what we want, until it's like we in regret mode, until somebody kind of make us mad and push us into that, like, what, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna do this, and then that's what actually pushes us to get to the next level. And so sometimes I want to make women mad so they can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't like you, but it made you do what you needed to do. It made you do what you need to do for your life. It might not be helping me, but it's helping your life. And honestly, like, I really want women to not focus on the past, because the past is the past, Not even focus on the future, because you can't control what happens in the future. You can prepare for the future, but you can't control what actually happened. But you can control what happens at this very moment. So if we live in the moment of the now, right now, then every woman will actually live out the true meaning of their dreams, because they're doing what they need to do right now.
Now, last question is, what takeaway, what message do you want to convey to all those that are aspiring to be like you, or to be like them, or to be the person that they're meant to be? What takeaway, what message would you like to send to them?
Take the lemons off. Whatever your lemons are, whatever it is that is keeping you from becoming the best you, release it and allow yourself to be free. Mind, body, spirit. Embrace whatever it is. Whatever you feel that is a conflict, whatever you think that it is that's holding you back, allow it to fall off. And sometimes it's people. Sometimes it's people, sometimes it's family, sometimes it's a job. Sometimes it's debt, meaning a car or house, And then you can really live that life that is unlimited for you. Because when I say life unlimited, it doesn't necessarily mean, oh, you just go and do anything, because anything is not your life. Unlimited life for you, it may be just going to the park and taking a walk. That may be giving you the peace of mind that you need to free you to make the next step. So you have to really figure out what it is that causes you to be free, to be liberal, to love yourself, and to not do things that will cause you to regret that moment. Live in the moment, live in the now, but take that now and make sure that now moment is something that you intended to happen. And then your life will forever be unlimited.
Words of wisdom. Everybody, I bring to you Melody Trice. Melody, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I had so much fun.
Thank you. Well, that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed this interview with Melody Trice. I will have all her information down below. The Melody Trice Show. She has her Facebook. She has her Instagram. She has
Snapchat, Twitter, it all.
We'll link it all for you, so be sure to stick around, check out all the links down below, and check out the Melody Trice Show. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and anytime we upload a video, you'll be notified. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. See you in my next video.
Bye. Bye. You're the bomb. You're the bomb. You're the bomb.